The New England Patriots come back to win against the Ravens to secure themselves in the playoffs. This is their first playoff berth since the 2021 season and the first in the Drake Maye, Mike Vrabel era. We were pretty much guaranteed a playoff berth, but it's nice to know that we got it done early. Now the game against the Ravens, it was a good game, but it was looking pretty concerning at some points. The injuries continued to pile up. We won, but at what cost? Injuries happen to every team. I don't want to go too deep into it, but come on, can we go one game without any injuries? The run and pass defense continued to struggle. Derrick Henry wasn't running all over us. Mike Vrabel made a questionable decision with the fake punt call. That was garbage. Not only did the play not work, it showed that he had no trust in the defense. To be fair though, the defense didn't give him much. But at that point, Lamar Jackson was already out the game, and we were versing former Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley. He's not a scrub, but he's not no Lamar Jackson. The Ravens scored later that drive anyways. The Patriots offense looked unimpressive, and as a team, very beatable. We would continue to drive down the field, but we couldn't finish. We would get into field goal range, and something would happen, a fumble, a pick, or just the Ravens defense playing better. It was a close game, but once Derrick Henry scored in the fourth, I thought it was over. Even though in my head, I knew there was plenty of time left, but my belief in the Patriots winning was slowly fading with how they were playing. I said in my past videos that with this Patriots team, when they are losing, I believe that they could come back. And a small part of me did. We probably lose this game if Lamar Jackson doesn't get hurt here. Once we were down in the fourth, everything started to click. The offense continued to drive down the field, and Drake Maye with an absolute dime to Kyle Williams to give the fans hope, and especially me. After that touchdown, I was believing. The D showed up the next drive to force a punt, and Ravens fans, are you done with John Harbaugh yet? I know some fans have been calling him to get fired years ago, but he made some questionable coaching decisions. Maybe we can't understand his big brain coaching by not feeding Derrick Henry in the fourth, because why give the ball to the guy that has been doing well the whole game? In Harbaugh's presser, he said Derrick Henry should have been in at the end of the game. But he's the coach though, he makes those decisions. Comments like that will get him fired, but to be honest, that's probably the best for the Ravens. The Patriots got the ball back again, and the offense is clicking again. Drake Maye is connecting with his receivers, Ramondre's running well and handling the ball. Then the Drake Maye deep shot all the way to Kayshon Boutte, and it's no catch, but it's at least pass interference, right? Let's talk about this non-call. I'm not even mad about the non-call, just disappointed, and it's absolutely hilarious. It's clear as day that it's pass interference once Marlon Humphrey tackles him. Marlon Humphrey played this perfectly. His hands is on Boutte, but it's not enough to be called PI, and if he played the ball, there would have been no call. But it's pass interference once he tackles him. You know it's bad when the announcers and the rough analysts are baffled.
Couldn't understand. I was like, what happened?
They all knew it was pass interference and was questioning why it wasn't called.
That's pass interference. That's obvious pass interference, Chris.
Even when it happened, I wasn't mad. It was just laughable because it's one of those calls where everyone that watched it in real time thought it was pass interference, except for the people who have the ability to call it. Luckily, that call didn't affect the game. The play was a bit scary because Boutte hit his head and was slow to get up. Drake Maye had a clutch completion on 4-2 to Stephon Diggs, who took it for 21 yards. And initially, I thought the defender got to it. We keep going down the field and Ramondre breaks free to score. Now we gotta rely on the defense. They played well the last couple drives and they pulled through. Zay Flowers catches the ball and Chason comes from behind, punches that ball out, and the Patriots recover it. We milk the clock and the game is over. It was a good comeback win. The offense and defense came through when they needed. You never want to trail in a game, but it's nice for the team to face adversity and successfully come back because we're never gonna have the lead all the time, and it gives the team the experience to be clutch. Drake Maye finally had his 300-yard passing game because I kept seeing memes about it, that all these quarterbacks have one except him this season. The Broncos lost this game, so the first seed in the conference is still up for grabs. We still need them to lose another game for us to get the bye week, so I'm praying on their downfall. We have the Jets next week, and it should be an easy win, but you never know. It's a week-to-week league, and we can't take them lightly. They have nothing to lose, but for the Patriots fans and the Eagles, we cannot lose to the Jets, especially when they're bad. We cannot let Brady cook us. I do have a feeling though that the Jets will get their first interception of the season against us. I don't know why, it's just a feeling. The Patriots are in the playoffs and I'm excited. Many people believe we weren't gonna be here, but here we are. Our Super Bowl window is open and we should only get better. Even though we suffer a good amount of injuries this game, we are getting players back and hopefully we could be a bit healthier when the playoffs comes. The last two games are winnable, so let's end the season strong, win those two games, and prepare for the playoffs.